I'm going to show you how fun they can be. Look at the two fractions. Are they the same? Is 1½ the same as 12/8? Let's take a look. This is a pizza with 8 slices. All of the pieces are still there, so 8 out of 8 slices have yet to be eaten. In a fraction, this would look like 8/8, or 1, because it is one whole pizza. If one whole pizza is the same as 8 out of 8 slices, what would this be? There are 16 slices now, but each pizza is divided into 8 pieces, so this represents the fraction 16/8. You can see that this is the same as 2 whole pizzas. Uh-oh, looks like my roommate ate half my pizza. What does it represent now? There are now 12 slices, but the wholes are still divided into eighths, so the fraction 12/8 is shown. You can see that this is the same as 1½ and our original question is answered. Let's go step by step and figure out how to get from 12/8 to 1½ First, we know that 12 is larger than 8, and 8 out of 8 equals 1. So if we subtract 8 from 12, we know we have 1 whole and we are still left with 4. Those 4 are still eighths of a pizza, so we have 4 out of 8 left over. 4 and 8 can both be divided by 4 and thus reduced to 1/2. Let's go step by step and get from 1½ to 12/8. Firstly, we know we want to talk about this in terms of the pizza slices we already discussed, so we can say that 1/2 is the same as 4/8. So now we have 1 1/4. There are 8 slices in one whole pizza, so let's add the 4 extra slices to those, starting with 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 plus 4 is 12, and these slices are each an eighth of the whole, so we have 12/8. Another way to look at this is by multiplying the 1 whole by the denominator, since we know that 8 makes up the whole, and then adding the numerator because we know that they are extra, leaving you with 12, which you would then put over the denominator of 8. Yet another way of looking at this is seeing that 1 4/8, which we know to be the same as 1½, is 1 whole plus 4/8. 1 could then be replaced with 8/8 since they are equal, and then you would just add 8/8 and 4/8 to get 12/8. No matter how you slice it, 12/8 is the same as 1½. Fractions can be fun, but they can make you hungry.